Hi, y'all. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. This is Breathe and Budget, and my name is Taryn. On this channel, we talk about all things finance related, anything from how we are paying down our debt to situations that come up in life that impact our finances and what we do to handle those situations. If that is of interest to you, go ahead and subscribe. Join our little community here. We would love to have you. Today, we are going to do a real life pay myself back, and let's just get into it. All right, so I was just going through some of my envelopes before I started, but this is my spending tracker. So these are ones that I had already previously paid myself back. And if I actually went in and paid the credit card or deposited into my checking account, I do check mark this column. I don't touch that column until the payment is actually made. For today, I'm going to fold this so that I'm only dealing with the ones that we need to figure out today. Okay. Oh, well, I already did this one. The $50 overage from when we purchased additional food for our camping trip. So I already pulled this. So I'm just going to make a little check mark. And that's already in my back to the bank envelope. The other ones, let's see what we can do. So I know that just right off the bat, I'm going to tell you beauty, I'm not pulling yet today. And the reason why is I had tried a new deodorant at Target and I actually already paid that, but I'm going to be returning that one deodorant. And I went back to the one I'm used to, which is Lumi. I use Lumi. I tried the Native, which I like Native, but I tried the spray one, and that's like a no-go for me. It's kind of stung, so I'm going to return that. And then whatever money I get back from this return at Target, I will apply towards this amount. So I'm going to actually wait for that to happen because, I don't want to pay this and then have that return, if that even makes sense. I'm going to hold off on beauty either way. So just in case you see me skip that one, you'll understand why. And we did some clothes shopping I got a dress for myself. The kids did a little bit of back to school shopping prior to our trip. I did purchase some adult beverages for our trip. And then we did have to put Sophie down, our sweet Sophie. And so that day we didn't eat at home. We ate out. Even the day we left on our trip, I grabbed something quick. It just was one of those weeks where I gave myself grace, did whatever I needed to do, and now I will just, fund it from whatever envelope I need to fund it from. There are just days where, cooking at home or even thinking about what to cook at home is just too much, and that was one of those days. We also do have to pull from our pet envelope for Miss Sophie's goodbye. So that actually cost us $366. So we'll go more into that. We are having her cremated, and we did choose our, the little box engraved, which we should be getting back Tuesday of next week. So 366 was the bill for that day. So I do need to pay the care credit card for that. And while we were there, we went to a place called Huttopia in Vallejo. And I'll probably throw up a couple pictures to show you. It was beautiful. It was nice. We did bring our food, but, there were like crepes that the kids wanted to try. They had these like $11 smoothies, which is so insane for me, the price. But I just wanted it to be carefree. So I was like, just get it, enjoy it. They had really awesome fries. So I did get myself a side of fries, and then they had this like quiche that I wanted to try. So I tried that. It was, you do only live once. And I knew that even though I didn't necessarily plan for that, I have it covered and it's okay. So I want to, here's your PSA. If it's not going to put you in debt, and it's going to make you happy, bring you joy, then make it happen. Whatever you need to do within your budget, you know, account for it, save ahead of time. For me, this was very last minute. Even the trip itself was last minute. We used leftover 4th of July money for it. It was literally last minute. I had no idea we were booking this until I booked it. And sometimes life needs that, and that's okay, so long as you're not going into debt. Okay, so I'm enough with that. Let's get into the actual like pulling money for this. So I'm actually going to put this to the side. I can still see it and make sure I have all my binders. Okay. All right, let's start with this binder. Well, let me add up. So the food when we were there, basically 160. No, but then we have Panda. That would be 17. Yeah, 160 plus 17 plus 45. So 222. I'm not sure exactly where this is going to wind up coming from. So let's start. What do we have in dining out? Just in case you're wondering, this change over here is from my dollar savings challenge, just in case I need to make any change. Okay, let's see what we have in dining out. I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 10, 120. If I'm a little under the weather, maybe some of you have noticed in my voice, but if I'm better and I do go to yoga on Saturday, I will wind up eating lunch out. I'm going to probably wind up just using my own personal money. And I'm going to see if I can challenge the family, since school's starting too. Like maybe I could just challenge us to not eat out at all for the rest of August. So I'm going to put all of this towards that. Okay, so what did I say I had? 120. So let's minus 120 from that. I'll put that over here. Means I have to figure out 102. So I'm going to pull a little bit from the kids, because some of that stuff were like the kids, like, you know, the smoothies and the little, like, they were selling lollipops for $1, guys. Like $1. Edit that out. So I'll probably pull a little bit from kids, but let's see what we have left. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95. That's pretty good, because we started with 100 and I've only spent 5. But I don't want to take all of it. I know for sure from my personal money for the adult beverages, that's where I'm going to pull that from. So that was 25 of it, because I feel like that's not like family dining out. Oh, I don't have a, so let me make change. I just feel like that shouldn't be taken from the kids. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this 5 over here. All right. I hope I did that right. I should have counted what I had first. But I believe I took the 25. I will figure it out once we do the math at the end. All right, so let's see. So let's minus the 25, so 77. So let's go ahead and I think I have $10 in my buffer. I will use that today. $10. Okay. So 67, 20, 40, 60. Okay. I don't think I'll have enough because I don't have any ones over here. All right. I'm definitely making this more complicated than it has to be, but you guys, I'm not feeling well. So, all right, this is that 10. So 65, 66, 67. Okay. 10, 25, 26, 27, 28. I'm going to take a better 5 from here. Or do I even have one? Yeah. I'm going to send, oh, it's like an older 5. That's why. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. I'll have to look into that one though. See if it's special in any way. I like to do that when I come across unique bills. All right, so let's put this back. All right, so that takes care of, let me mark that. That takes care of adult beverages. This panda, the Huttopia food, and then while we were there, we actually left and went to a local restaurant one night. So, okay, so that should cover all of that. And then I don't think I have anything in home right now. I think home was another thing that I was going to wait for because I'm funding this with my next check next week. But we actually purchased one of their like citronella candles because, yeah, there was mosquitoes. So that was like $7. So I'll pull that later. And then we're holding off on beauty. So now it's just the clothes and the pets. So I'm done here. Done with this one. All right, let's see. I think the pets is in my high priority. Yeah. I don't even know if I have the 366. I may not. You guys know I have put this pet emergency to 3,000 twice already since I started this channel, and I'm gonna have to do it again, but yeah, I don't think this will be enough. So I need 366. Let's see, we have 200, 20, 40, 50, 61, 62, 63. So I have minus 263. So I'm $103 short. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I will add money to this. This bill for Care Credit is actually not due until September. But now I just need to make note that I do have to include this in my September budget, which will start with my August 30th paycheck. I could have sworn I had enough. I thought I did, but I don't. And I don't think I have any in the high yield savings account because I think we wiped that clean when we did Belle's last surgery and Sophie's like tests and stuff that they did. So let's work on back to school then. Well, okay, so we went to Walmart. I purchased something for clothes and then the kids did. Mine is not coming from their back to school. Mine's coming from my clothing envelope. But for the back to school, it was $43. So this would be for them. So let's do that one, that one. Okay. So 43. I should have put it straight. All right. Close that one. And then I have my clothing envelope in my low priority binder because I am still technically losing weight. In fact, while we were on our trip, I lost another 2 pounds. Not because I wasn't eating, but maybe just all the hiking. I don't know. So I just fund it as I can. So mine was 14. So I would need 6 back. They're better 5. That's better. All right. So I should still have 50, 70, 85, 86. I want to add more to certain categories. Like I have these like low priority ones, like, you know, the second seat for the Riker and things like that. I need to start filling up for our hair cuts again. You know, concerts, future electronics, but these are lower priority. But as soon as I can pay down, you know, pay off the ring and then start aggressively paying off the car, then I can start actually, you know, maxing out our Roth IRA, which is definitely top of the list. We do want to fund those emergency, the home, car, pet, and then the 6-month emergency. I can't wait. And I'm a super instant gratification kind of person, but I can't wait for those to be done because I would love to be able to fund all these other, you know, goals that I have. But this is where we have to put on our big girl pants and say, what is the most important thing? You know, what do I need to do now to like give us security if something were to go wrong? So I know that I'm making the right choice, but that doesn't mean that it's not hard. So let's see, making sure that I still have what I had in here. 60, 60, I think so. 65? All right, let's do the math and make sure that I have the right amount. I'm a little nervous here because I didn't do pets. So we're going to wait on that. I didn't do home, but we did do the back to school. All right. So over there we should have the 25, 57, 45, 17, 91, 69. If I did the math right, we should have 304. I don't know. I'm doubting my abilities today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 40, 50, 60, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 279, 25. Where did I go wrong? I actually do think I accidentally put something more in here because this was more than maybe what I had. I'll have to rewatch the video. Last time I had this perfect, guys. But this makes me think that maybe I didn't take that 20 from my spending for the adult beverages. I wish I knew. I want to figure this out now. All right, you guys, this is real life. I'm just going to have to figure it out. I'll rewatch the video and I'll figure out where I made the mistake and I will fix it. And while I'm editing, I will probably let you guys know. I did want to provide an update because I know a lot of you have asked about these inserts. So this one is the A6, and then we also have the A7 one with the flap. So like when I'm out and about and I get a receipt, I just throw it in here until I get home. And then same thing with this one. If I have receipts that I need to save for like this, for example, paying myself back, I actually had a grip of receipts that I pulled out already. I'll put them on this side. And then this side, there's 2 pockets. So I like to keep like my teller sheet. I have a sticker I love and a little savings challenge. But these did come in, and I did get a third design. This one. So we have that front pocket. And then these 2. These will fit personal size. This has little flowers, and I actually noticed today like little mushrooms. This one's cute though, but no glue, like no shimmery or on this one. I figured this would probably be a popular design for those that choose like maybe the matte or the glossy envelopes. So they did arrive today, so I just need a little bit to get them up in my shop, but they will be up soon. I think they're super cute, and I've had so many people inquire about it, so I'm happy that I was able to get them. All right, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. I'm going to go rewatch this and figure out where I went wrong before I put this in my back to the bank envelope. But this is real life, guys, you know, but I will figure it out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.